And we back. You know what I'm saying? We
Yes,
back.
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Y'all hear a voice, but y'all don't see a face. My dedicated brother over here said he couldn't miss the pod today. We are on different time schedule. You know, I appreciate him just for being here. So he is driving to his location, wherever that may
Yes,
be.
wherever that
Um,
may be, bro.
but he here with us, and he can talk some good football. You just ain't gonna see him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that is what it is. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, man. Like I said, big games today. Big games for the weekend. Way to wrap the season up. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm excited.
Oh, facts. I feel that. I feel that. I'm talking about my little shit for a second. You know what I'm saying? Got the mic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you saw that, bro. You know, got the mic in here. Got
You
the
improving your setup over there, huh?
improving my aesthetic a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? 2026. You know, you gotta do a little
Yeah.
different. Speaking of that,
That,
Happy New
that,
Year to
that,
the people.
yes, yes. Happy New Year to everybody. Speaking of that, man, you got to make sure you always invest in yourself, man. So that's the plan for 2026. Invest in
You
yourself,
know it.
man. Invest in yourself, baby.
You know it. You know it. We got to get this off the ground one way or another. But without the support of the people, man, I don't even. Sometimes you get a little discouraged. But I got the support of my people, and that's all I need sometimes to keep going. So,
Hey, man, we ride for you, man. We ride for you.
yes, sir, yes, sir. But that's enough of that. New year, same football shit. Let's get into it. Checking receipts, week 17, bro. We both went 8-4. We didn't
Okay,
do the
not
Christmas
bad.
games because we was off on Christmas. It was 15 game slate this week, but we went 8-4 because we only did them 12 games. And the ones we missed a few of them the same. We both slid that Rams game. We'll talk about them later. Um,
Yeah.
that Bucks game we both slid. Oh, that Tennessee game we both slid. The only difference is you picked Baltimore, I picked Green Bay. And might I say, I gave Malik the shout out before that game, and boy, did he play his ass off
Nah, if he
prior to
wouldn't
getting
have got
hurt.
injured, if he didn't get injured, they messed around and won that game, man.
Yeah, they winning that
It's like,
football game, in my opinion, if he don't get
yeah,
hurt, for sure.
they the defense definitely let Derrick Henry take them to town.
Man, no, but it's Derrick Henry though, bro. That's why we
Lord,
be so mad at Baltimore for giving him 12 and less carries, bro. He's a what do you call it?
Lord, let's say a bell cow, you know.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
bell cow. He's a volume
yeah,
back. That's the word I was looking for.
yeah,
A volume
yeah.
back. Like
The
he,
more tips I can get, the better my stats go look, baby. You better
the
believe
better,
that.
yeah, the better I get as the game go on, and it's getting cold. Like nobody want to tackle that big motherfucker. I'm just being honest. I don't even think I've ever said
No,
MFR on here. Excuse my language, but nobody wants to tackle him, bro. I'm just being
I was about to say,
completely honest. Uh,
did I go? Did we both go Shador this week, or did I go Steelers?
no, you went Pittsburgh. You went with Rodgers. You went with the AARP club.
I went with
That's where we
Rodgers.
differed.
Hey,
Yeah, we went with Rodgers, and
uh,
he pissed down his diaper last week. Game in hand.
definitely
I'm
shout
trying to
out
tell you, 6 points.
shout out, definitely shout out Shador for his first win, man. He deserved it.
That's his first. I thought it was his second.
That's his first win as a starter. Remember, he came in and backup duty and won that game.
Got you. Okay, I got you. First win for Shador. Shout out Shador, man. Um, but yeah, bro, we both went 8-4, so it's good weeks for us both. I can't be mad at that. The Giants, we all picked the Giants, and they actually won the fucking game. So now, now I need them to
Yep.
lose. I need them to lose this
They
week,
got.
and I need Trinidad Chambers to keep balling. I need him to get me another quarterback at the top of this draft so we can trade back. That's all I need.
Hold on, what you need? Who you need? Who to keep balling?
Trinidad Chambers at Ole Miss quarterback.
Oh, got you, got you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
liking
I
him?
need two quarterback. I need two quarterbacks at the top of the draft, so that way we could trade back. If it's just one, we done lost the number one spot. But if we lose this week, we gonna have the 2 spot. So
Y'all
I'm banking
definitely
on that.
thoroughly went out there and dominated. We both did admit that you guys are still way more talented than the
Yeah,
damn
in the show.
Raiders.
No, it was not. It was
I
not
mean,
pretty.
I went y'all defensive fantasy and scraped up because Gino is Gino, man. Gino gonna sit back
Yeah,
there
Gino is
and get
Gino,
knocked
bro.
out.
A
He gonna sit
pick to
back.
Bobby Okereke?
Yeah, come on,
Ugh.
man. Come on,
And
man.
Dane
Disgusting.
Belton. Neither one of those guys will probably be on my team next year. Just like heads
But
up.
they absolutely disgusting is what it is what I'm telling you. And that's
Yeah,
him, bro.
nah.
That's him every week. It's like, him.
Hey man, shout out Lauren, shout out LA for y'all continued service of being Raiders fans. Yo homie Lauren, my
Man.
homie LA, y'all continued,
I was about to say,
fandom, I guess.
I was about to say, bro, I told you I had a conversation with Long earlier, man, in the season. I don't think he gonna be a Raiders fan too much longer. It seems like he literally had a 20-minute conversation with me, bro, and I felt his pain. It's just like, bro, y'all are the purgatory of the NFL. No matter what it is,
Yeah,
you guys are
yeah.
always in
As a
limbo.
Giants
It
fan,
always looks bad.
no, I agree. As a Giants fan, I can say at least we not the Raiders, and that's tough.
That's tough, bro.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
tough,
tough.
man. Moving on from some really, really bad players to some really good players that had good weeks. Player of the week. I'll start off, man. I'm gonna go Bijan Robinson, 22 carries, 195 yards, 93-yard was his long touchdown of the day. We're gonna talk about them Rams, but that run game, he ripped them Rams apart, and I think he was a key piece in getting that dub.
Did,
Falcons still proving
did
that they got talent over there.
Bijan?
They got some fight.
I was about to say
Go
I
ahead,
didn't
bro.
catch that game. Did Bijan have a 98-yard run?
93. Yeah, 93-yard
93.
touchdown.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
Oops.
got off.
Well,
He got off.
got off. Yeah, got off.
But
Can't
like
be mad. Can't
even
be mad
outside
at
of that,
that.
he still had another 102 rushing yards.
Yeah, the pile on. They should have gave him the ball to get the 200. I don't understand what's be going on with Atlanta football ever. It's like, why
Man,
don't you
take the
want your best
dub.
players to have their best game?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
that's too
you take
much.
the dub, but I mean,
Take the dub.
man, give the man the ball one more time to get 5 yards. The man clearly ripping their ass apart. Get the man the ball again to get 5 yards, to get 200, man.
I ain't mad at it. Only
Anyway,
had 5 catches, 34 yards, and a
yeah, oh
touchdown.
no, he balled all the way out. He did his thing. I was about to say, but you
Yes, he
already
did.
know where I'm going. I gotta go
Uh-oh.
I gotta go where my bread is buttered, week in and week out. If Brock Purdy gonna give you 5 touchdowns, like I said, baby, ain't nobody looking better than my man's. You know what I'm saying? Dougie King right now. You know what I'm talking about? 5 TDs. Let's roll it. Brock Purdy,
Hey
easy
man,
hands down.
he went Brock Purdy twice. Oh,
In
that's
a
insane.
row. 2 weeks
Yeah,
in a row.
yeah, that might be a first on the show. I don't know if I've ever done that. I don't know if I've ever brought it back twice. Pause. I don't know if I've ever done that twice. I ain't gonna lie.
The man is on fire. Nobody's playing better quarterback play right now than Brock Purdy. And it's proven in the stats. It seems like he done got a lot healthier since the turf toe injury earlier in the season. I'm trying to tell you, that boy play like that. That's Super Bowl winning quarterback right there. That's that kind of play right there now.
I can respect that, and I say I I don't really just want to give it to him off right, but yeah, I give it to you. Yeah, he's playing some of the best football in the NFL right now for sure.
For
And
sure.
especially for me, a guy that like used to talk about him a lot. Not saying he's the worst, but like, hey, bro, you got a hell of a supporting cast over there. You know what I mean? And that supporting cast is not the same currently. And
Not the same this
you know
year.
what I mean? Like you still got the base of it. You got Shanahan and you got McCaffrey, but everybody else, they kind of in and out the lineup. He using what he got. How about that? Let me say that. When before he had the Avengers, now he got some Jags as they call them. He got just a guy, just a couple guys.
Just a couple guys, you
You
know.
know what I'm saying? And he's still out there playing hellified quarterback. So I can't be mad at him at all. We got another guest in the building. Not even a guest. This is my dog right here. I think guest is such a wrong word because he's here all the time. JC, I feel like a radio show. I got two faceless figures, just voices. I feel like
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
radio
Yes.
host.
What's going on, JC? What's going on, baby?
Yo, what's going on?
Not a whole bunch. Just talking about Brock Purdy and how he's on fire. Fire.
Yeah, he was looking good out there. I ain't gonna lie, playing with some swag.
Yeah, we talked about his Dougian skills off air prior to the show. You want to hop in here, man, JC? We did the player of the week. I went Bijan, bro went Brock Purdy and his Dougie. What you got?
Yeah, I was gonna go Bijan this week. Um, I just wanted to really just point out that I mean, I like when players, work on their game, don't get complacent. I think last year, ending the season, he did kind of say that, what separates him from what separates Saquon and Jameer Gibbs, some of the other great running backs, was that they had the explosive long runs, the game breaking runs, things like that, which he didn't have that in his game the last, 2, 3 seasons he was with us. But this year, he's added that to his game. You've seen him do the 90-yard runs, 80-yard runs, the catches for 60 plus. I mean, he's doing all that. So I mean, when a franchise player can admit they have an element missing from their game, and then you actually see that come to fruition during the season, like I have no choice but to respect that. So yeah, I got to go with him.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Shout out Bijan. Shout out Bijan. That was definitely my player of the week. I think that's the only reason they won.
It's
Moving
definitely the
on
only
though.
reason they won.
Defense did a little. I gotta give them some shout out too, though. I ain't gonna lie, they did. Xavier Watts. That I mean,
Oh
like I
yeah, I
said, fuck
forgot the
them
pick
picks.
six. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
I
Jesse Bates had
forgot.
him one. I ain't gonna lie, like I give shout out to the defense too. Shout out to them red helmets. Apparently, we 3-0 with them on this year.
You might as well make
Think
them
they
the,
like 16-3 the last time they put them uniforms on. So shit. As long as we eliminated from the playoffs, and as long as we got them helmets on, we gonna play some pretty good football.
What you say? Key point gotta be eliminated from the playoffs though. We
Yeah,
ain't gonna play
season
good
season
until
got
we
to be over
eliminate.
with. Season got to be over with, and then they'll start to actually, play some good football.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Trust me, I
crazy.
get it. The Giants don't win games handily, even against teams they supposed to beat until week 17 or later. So, I get it. I do get it for sure. But moving on, man. Bad game or bad sign, and it's only one team on this list this week, and that's the Rams. We just got finished talking about Bijan. You just got finished talking about that defense. Um, the Rams lost that game. What was the score, JC? 27-24.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Rams lost 27-24 to the Atlanta Falcons, dropping them to 11-5. Yeah, man. So is this a bad game or a bad sign? Let me throw in there. Stafford had 2 touchdowns but 3 picks and was also sacked 3 times. So you can go ahead, JC. You already kind of started this a little bit, so you can go explain a little more in depth. Is a bad game or a bad sign for these Rams?
I mean, if I'm going based off of what the commentary was saying, they basically was making it like the Rams are kind of banged up right now. I don't know the extent of they team. I mean, I think like they missing a couple bodies on the O line,
Mm-hmm.
but I ain't gonna lie, this now what the second really bad loss, not bad loss, but like this is the second close loss they've had in a row. And I
Yeah.
do feel like, they are kind of like trending downward the closer we get to the playoffs. Like if you would ask this question 2, 3 weeks ago, who you for sure like can trust? Oh, everybody would have threw the Rams in there. But now it's like shit, you got 2 teams in your division alone that's down there looking better than you right now. And then so I'm gonna say it's a bad. I honestly think it's a bad sign because I just don't like the whole losing to non-playoff teams at this point in the season. Like no way, shape, form, or fashion are you should you lose to Atlanta at this point because they have nothing to play for. You do, so you have to want it that much more. Like the motivation should be clear. And I just think it's a bad sign. Like shit, you trending downward the closer we get to the playoffs. I don't think that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm in agreement with you. How you feeling, bro?
I'm in agreement with JC. It's definitely a bad sign, like you said, because you got two teams in your division alone that you fighting for position for. You study fighting back just 2 weeks ago. You were supposed to be slated as possibly the number one seed in the NFC. And 2 weeks later, you done dropped all the way down to 5. Then we try to figure out is you going to rest players this week to get ready for your wild card game. So I'd say it's a bad sign. Yes, they got injuries, but I can't give nobody no injuries. I got the team who damn near I feel like done had the most impactful injuries all year, and look where we still at. So I'm not giving nobody no breaks on no injuries. They need to come out there and play football just like everybody else. Like I said, yes, they missing they missing the top flight wide receiver, but really to me they are who they are. If you're gonna let anybody come in and run the ball for damn near 300 or 200 plus yards on you, well you dead as grass, bro, in the wintertime. So I'd say bad sign for the Rams. I don't like how they looking tuning up for the tournament at all.
Dead as grass in the wintertime, spoken like a true Niner fan.
Yes, sir.
But no, I'm gonna join y'all with that, man. I think it's a bad sign. As you alluded to, JC, like all of their losses are close. So they either beat a team, probably beat them handily, or they lose a close game. I think all their losses combined is like 17 points combined with all their losses. So I'm with you on that. That's not great for playoffs, as we figure most of them gonna be within a possession. You know what I'm saying? Or at least we would hope so for with them playoff games. Also, that defense is talented, well coached, and a lot of more positives you can throw on that. But it seems like they can't stop the run. Last 2 weeks they gave up 100 to Kenneth Walker, and then they gave up 195 to Bijan. And I think as you go on in the playoffs, that's what teams gonna lean on, especially if you're gonna be outside. They're gonna start to lean on that run game. You play Philly, shit. When everything go to shit for Philly, they just turn around and hand the ball off. You know what I mean? You play the Niners, they gonna hand the ball off. Seattle has shown you that they have success against you in the run. They gonna turn around and hand the ball off. So I think it's like bigger than just like shit. They lose close games or lose to teams that ain't in the playoffs at this point in the season. That's a big thing too. But shit, the teams that are in the playoffs are going to do everything you're bad at, and it's like it's just getting exposed closer and closer to the playoffs. Stafford is getting worse and worse as we get to the playoffs after having an incredible start. Shit, I think he fuck around and lost the MVP. Like having a game like that on national television will hurt your MVP chances. So yeah, I think it's a bad sign completely. Personally,
he threw 2 pick sixes.
What the 2, JC? 2 pick sixes?
Nah, he stepped out on one.
Oh yeah. Xavier Watt stepped out on that second one.
But he threw 3 total picks
picks,
though.
Yeah, because Xavier Watts had 2 picks and Jesse Bates had a pick 6.
Had a pick 6, gotcha. Yeah, like you said, I don't think they won any. They won one score games at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I think they just smoking niggas, or when it come down to that one score, they lose it.
Right. So that says a lot. Like you said, that's the game we're gonna be playing going forward in the playoffs. Every team in the playoffs gonna be able to run the ball. It's gonna be close. If you ain't won and proven that you can get a one-score game, guess what? I don't have no faith when you get in the tournament that you're gonna get it done at all.
No, I feel you on that. I just well, you probably are as a Niners fan. So I asked you, JC, are we just completely out on it? We just completely out on the Rams now? I'm not. I can't really back out of my pick as much as I've been hyping them all year, but you just completely not sold on the Rams no more, JC?
I mean, it was never really like clear cut. It was other good teams, but I think they peaked too early. But I can't just say I'm out because I was never 100% set on them. I was like, if I had gun to the head, pick somebody, I would have picked them. I still feel like come down to it, like shit, Matt Stafford can do it. I trust him to do it more than anybody else over there. But I just think it's a case of they peaked too early, and maybe they do just need to sit down this upcoming game and just try to get as healthy as possible and just regroup because, like you said. You put that bad film out there, shit, and another team trying to think how to beat you. Common sense is gonna tell you, well, let's run the ball on them. Let's do what Atlanta or what Seattle did the second game. Like that's what's gonna happen. And 9 times out of 10, shit, it's 3 teams from the same division about to get in the playoffs, so they're gonna know especially better than what the other teams know. They're most likely one of them teams is gonna have to face off to get to the Super Bowl between Seattle, Niners, and the Rams. They're gonna have to see each other in the playoffs. They can't all avoid each other. So it's like shit. They started off at the peak of that three. Now it's like I'm down there with them at the bottom of that three. It's not like I'm completely out, but I'm not completely sold no more either.
I feel you. I I feel like I'm with you. I feel like they best bet would be to play one of them two teams, being the Seahawks or the Niners in the NFC Championship game. If they can, I don't know how the seeding gonna shake out, so I don't even know if they can do that. But if possible, try to avoid them until the championship, because I do think they can kind of figure everything else out against these other teams in the AFC and the NFC. Not really worried about the Bears per se. The Eagles either. I think you win the coaching matchup there, coach quarterback matchup there. So Packers.
What you said about running the ball though, it's like shit. We seen Chicago put up down there 300 rushing yards on Eagles, so it's
Mhm.
like your worst, like your biggest deficiency is some of these other teams' best attribute down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because
No, I feel you.
I was about to say, Ben Johnson for the Bears, just like when he was with Detroit with two different running backs, he wants to run the ball. So don't think you're going to run into Chicago and be like, oh, we got to deal with Caleb. Nah, he'll turn the Manung guy with no problem. With no problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all got a point there. I got a point there, man. I can't be completely dead on. I don't want to call them my Rams, but can't really be completely dead on them though. I picked them too long. When Devontae come back, it might be a little different. Let's say that they was rolling with Devontae. Now we can move on, man. Move on to this weekly Audible. We actually rolling through this episode pretty good, pretty good. I appreciate y'all, man. But got another winner take all in the NFC South. Panthers versus Bucks. That's today at 4:30. So my question to you guys is, who needs this win more, really, for their future? In the NFL or with their current teams at least, Baker or Bryce. We'll start with you, bro. We went to JC last time.
I'm going to go Bryce. I think this would be a big step for his career, especially coming from, I want to say 2 years ago, where people was damn near out on Buddy, ready to be like, all right, he a bust, ready for us to draft another quarterback. I think this would be a pretty good step in the right direction for him. I think Baker already done proven I'm going to be a gunslinger. I'm not going nowhere in Tampa Bay. As long as I'm here, we're going to at least be able to compete for our division. I'm not saying a Super Bowl, but I should be able to compete for our division. I think this is big for Bryce Young because, like I said, he hasn't shown it. His confidence is everything. Confidence is key. So, I'd say give me Bryce Young on this one. If he can make it to the playoffs and at least get over the hump and get into the dance, I'd say that's a very successful year coming from where he's been the last couple since he's been in the NFL.
I ain't mad at that. How you feeling? How you feeling, JC? This your division. You got the most insight on this one.
I mean, yeah, I don't really see how nobody could spin it that Baker is the answer. Like shit, he's already got his name out there as a reliable quarterback. He's broken that, mantra or that stigma around him. So I think it's Bryce. For like you just said, he's the number one former number one overall pick, and it's still people out there that still don't really believe it when it come to him anyway. So I feel like he definitely needs it.
I'm one of them, Bo.
Yeah,
I'm one
I'm
of
one
them.
of them too. I still don't think he's like clear cut just a franchise quarterback. I think he's just furthering along the delusion that they can continue to believe in him. But if you win your division, shit. I mean, you got to throw some type of props there. Is he the sole reason? No, but he needs it more. Shit, Tampa Bay has won our division, what, I think 4 or 5 times in a row now. It doesn't do anything more for Baker at this point. Baker, next step is to get a Super Bowl. That's it. Bryce Young, next step is to say, like, I can go win a division. So I say Bryce Young.
I, okay, I feel both of y'all. I think the how you could spin it and say Baker is like shit. He ain't never really found a home, and then even in Tampa, when he got paid, he didn't get paid like he kind of got the Darnold contract. Like he got $100 million for like 4 years. He didn't get like upper echelon quarterback money. They was like, "No, we fuck with you only to an extent, basically." Like, yeah, you can come over, but nigga, we ain't going out on no dates. That's kind of how they treat them. So it's just like, yeah, I think they might be willing to cut him loose, especially the reports I heard. Um, Ty Bowles and the GM will probably be back. So I think that kind of depends on how they feel about Baker. Like, it was rolling while
Man,
it was
they'll be
rolling,
dumb
but
as
then he got
hell.
hurt again. Like, I think it depends on how they feel about his injuries. He's always kind of been injured. And I don't know if the next step for him is winning a Super Bowl. I think shit, winning a playoff game. Like, you gotta do something, bro. And if
Remember,
you
no,
just keep getting us close,
remember, Drew, he did beat Philadelphia 2 years ago, though.
uh, okay. That team that
What's
the
the name?
team that
Okay.
everybody said shit on themselves, like
Yeah,
imploded.
that one.
That
That
team.
one.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
definitely that one.
I feel you, but I just don't think it's like a foregone conclusion to me that Baker loses this game and he's back in Tampa next year. Like, even if he is, like, I don't think that solidifies his future. I think winning now and winning your division is cool, but you got to understand the rest of your division is semi young too. Like, I do believe JC might not, but I do believe one day, hopefully soon, the Falcons will figure it out. It's not like you've been running that division and you ain't got shit out of it. So it's just like I don't think everybody's just gonna be cool with kind of being complacent with like, yeah, we compete for the division and the division ain't even as strong right now. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
who else you gonna get though? Like I
I
haven't
yeah,
mean,
heard no rumblings
I
of
mean,
him
I don't,
getting
I
up out
don't,
of
I
there.
don't know those type of things. You know, you might take somebody else problem. You know what I mean? Like, I doubt they go the Kyler Murray direction, but you never really know. Like something like that, you don't know what could happen. Is what I'm saying. Like, I just don't
Yeah,
feel like he's cemented in Tampa. I'm going
I,
Bryce though. By the way, I said all that to say I still think Bryce needs to win more than Baker, but I just don't to play devil's advocate to JC's point about like how could you flip it to Baker. I don't think he's cemented as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer.
but I don't think winning the division this year does anything different for that though. The same thing with Ty Bowles is like we keep getting to the same point. Eventually, it doesn't hit the same. Like, yeah, it's great, but I doubt it's like to a point where they like shit. We need to move on because where what else are y'all gonna get? Y'all got blessed. Y'all got Tom Brady to come over, and
Hmm.
that essentially was a Super Bowl. And then Baker Mayfield, like you said, was a journeyman, and he kind of found his footing. But if we're being honest here, like I keep saying with Tampa Bay, they have played the game of losing the offensive coordinator every season. Dave Canales, Liam Cohen, Gizzard. I think that's Josh Gizzard, whoever is the offensive coordinator now. But they have continued to lose OCs, so it's like shit. It makes sense as to why you might not make the playoffs. Eventually, you keep playing that game, and then you got Todd Bowles, who's supposedly a defensive coach, but their defense isn't never like just overly crazy. So I get what he's not secure necessarily. Like he didn't get the fat contract, but he deserved the Darnold contract because nigga, y'all both are the same. Y'all both was ass, or we all thought you was ass, and you came somewhere and you showed that you're not ass. You're not getting Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen money because they start off day one as those guys. You did not. So this is your market. So is he just 100% entrenched? No, but it's like, is it to the point of like breaking up? Nah, I doubt it.
I don't know, man. I feel you for sure though. I feel you for sure. My
I come from the aspect of I think uh, Tampa Bay has been to me the most talented team in that division for a long time. They're getting older. To what you said, you got a bunch of younger teams coming in trying to vie for that spot. But like JC said, who the hell else would you even think about going to get? I wouldn't take Kyler Murray over Baker Mayfield. Not the
No,
way
I
they
agree. I just
their
I
careers
threw a
are
name.
going.
That was actually just the first name that came, like a
Yeah,
team with a quarterback. Like I was more so trading a problem for a problem, and not saying Baker a problem, but you know what I mean. Like if it feels stale to them, like you might
I
want to
don't
try
know.
something in another direction. Like
Todd Bowles need to be the one to go if shit start feeling stale because Baker Mayfield before all the injuries was playing MVP level football. Todd Bowles is the
I
consistent that hasn't really changed. Like I've seen
I
Tampa Bay fans all the time, they want him gone.
I agree with that, but that's why I brought into my earlier point that shit they might be concerned with Baker's injury history as well.
Okay, well, shit, send his
So
ass up the road then. That nigga get let go tomorrow. He'll be in Atlanta the next day. I
no,
guarantee you.
yeah, for sure. He get let go, he'll land on his feet. No, he'll land on his feet for sure. But that's why I
That
said the
nigga be
win
in
is
Atlanta
more.
tomorrow. So shit.
That's why I think the win is who I think Bryce needed more because Baker will land on his feet, and I don't think everybody feel that way about Bryce. But I was just saying for playing devil's advocate for the Baker situation, I don't think it's cemented over there that he just all right, bro. We could have had this division in like under wraps, then went 1-8 in our last. I mean 1-7, yeah, 1-8 in our last 9 games. Like I don't think that's that part of that is coaching, but I think part of that is quarterback play. Baker hasn't also been good either, like in the second half of the season. So I feel y'all, and I'm with y'all on this Bryce. But I do think Baker has a little bit of an argument there. And to your point about him being the number one overall pick, it's a stat I found. First playoff appearance by quarterbacks drafted number one in the last 10 years. So Caleb, it was year two. Trevor made it in year two. Goff made it in year two. Baker made it in year three. Kyler made it in year three. Burrow made it in year two. And then, Bryce still has not. And Cam Ward is to be determined. So he got a lot of pressure to actually make the playoffs. Winning this division, like you said, and making the playoffs, bro, would be a great step for his development, his confidence. It'd be great for the Panthers organization because you're gonna have to, at least for now, you can stall the looking for a quarterback thing. So I'm with y'all on the Bryce. My whole Baker argument was literally just devil's advocate on that one.
All right.
Move on, man. I didn't really know how to phrase this, so I just put it the best way I could. Baltimore, Pittsburgh play each other this week. Winner makes playoffs. The other one, they head to Cancun a little early. It's been a lot of talk about these two coaches being on the hot seat. It's cooled down a little bit for Tomlin after they had a couple dubs in a row. But does the losing coach of this Steelers Ravens game lose their job essentially? Neither organization is going to fire them, but are they both like, all right, well, it's time to shut it down?
I think so. I think somebody is going. I'm gonna hate to see it because I want to say for at least the last 15 to 20 years of my life, I could always look up and the AFC North is usually Tomlin and Harbaugh up there. So, but after 15 years of literally just spinning the wheel, you would think something needs to change. So, with the reports with Harbaugh and Lamar, then you got the reports, like you said, with just Tomlin, maybe just the same old voices getting stale. I wouldn't doubt that at the end by Monday morning, one of these two coaches are coachless. I gotta say, I don't feel like it's a necessary, like it needs to happen, but I just know how the NFL is. It's like after a while, let's just try something different. Especially, I don't think they're gonna trade Lamar in Baltimore. And like I said, there ain't nobody to trade in Pittsburgh. So it's like I can't tell you who's more likely, but probably the loser. Like you said, whoever loses this game might find themselves without a job come Monday morning.
JC?
Yeah, I feel like they both on the same level of staleness at this point. Like, so maybe the loss will give somebody the time to get fired quicker. But I mean, shit, whoever loses, like they both need to be just fresh start situations. So whoever make the playoffs after they get put out first round, I mean, they'll just have an extra week on the other guy.
So you think they both gone? You don't think it's one or the other? You don't think this game determined it? You think if neither one of these teams make a deep playoff run, both of these niggas is kaput?
Yeah, in my opinion, I just feel like it's not. It's already hit its cap. It's not going nowhere. Like the Ravens aren't going to blame Lamar. They're going to look at the coach. It's much easier to get rid of him than get rid of Lamar. And Pittsburgh, I mean, once the fans start with the fire Tomlin and all that, and
Crazy.
it's just time to go for both, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess which one? Oof. I was gonna say which one y'all think is more likely, but I guess that's whoever win and lose this game, right?
Whoever win and lose this game, honestly, is I think is more likely. It's just like we like both the coaches. I think y'all proven coaches, and I think y'all find y'all footing somewhere else in no time. But as far as what you got going on right now, like I said, I to JC's point earlier in the year when we were talking, Baltimore might have just lost their window as far as it all said and done. It's like with the injuries and everything, hey man, if you're not ready to take it this year, with the lack of Mahomes down, with Josh Allen team being down, bro, when are you gonna be ready to take it? So as far as the Ravens go, they're in the water. The Steelers have been like you said, running this hamster wheel for at least the last 10 years. It's like you might as well start fresh, get you an offensive head coach, and see if you can go ahead and keep up with the Joneses in the NFL right now.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. I think well, my answer to this is yes. I kind of feel like JC. They probably are both better suited leaving. Mutually parting ways, just getting a fresh start somewhere else. Like, especially if one of them end up with a young quarterback, bro, that's already like a little more leash for you. Like they're just gonna most GMs is just gonna trust that you're gonna get it done. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna help them build the team. Like you're gonna land on your feet somewhere else, and it might actually be a little more relaxing that it's not always like Super Bowl or bust. Like for you as a head coach. So um yeah, I think whoever loses this game though, come Monday morning, will have that notification. Like, yeah, the Baltimore Ravens and John Harbaugh have parted ways. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin have mutually agreed to part ways. Something like that. That's probably where we're gonna get. It's gonna be an Adam Scheffner or something like that popping up on your TV telling you that. So yeah, I think we clean sweep that one with whoever loses this one probably out the door. JC say they both out the door regardless. I can't. That's a take I hadn't heard yet, but I ain't mad at it.
Let's say 1 week after another, bro.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Save me a seat. That's what he said. Save me a beach chair in Cancun. But from the coaches to the quarterbacks, man, which quarterback do you think has more pressure in this game? Lamar is obviously not great against Pittsburgh. And I would say the Ravens' two most meaningful wins this year have been without Lamar. Well, at least without him finishing the game. So I think there's tons of pressure on him to go out there and get this done and make a playoff run, like you said, bro. No Mahomes, no boogeyman. So I think there's a lot of pressure on him for that. And then I think on Rodgers, you handpicked the Steelers. You had them not pick a quarterback. You had some say so in the things that went on here. They went and got DK, paid him a whole lot of money, pretty sure, because they knew you were there. Yeah, man. Essentially, that's what they brought him here for. They brought you here to get over that hump and get them back into the playoffs. And you had your opportunity last week and you choked it away. So, just giving y'all even though if y'all didn't know, if y'all already knew, the people out there that didn't know, just giving y'all a little background on that. So, JC, man, who you feel like is more pressure on? I definitely know your answer already, but let the people know.
I mean, got to be Lamar at this point, because to me, A Rod ain't really doing nothing but adding on to what he's already accomplished. Like he's already established in the league. We know who he is, and Lamar. Granted, he does have a legacy at this point. If he was to retire tomorrow, he's definitely still first ballot. But it's always going to be that thing hanging over his head, like the playoff performances. This is a playoff game. You struggle against Mahomes, you struggle against Josh Allen, and you struggle against the Steelers. So at some point, you have to shake the narrative. You have to beat it. You just have to. And I feel like he has an out this year. If I was to really give him think critically on it, I mean he's clearly not 100% due to a multiple injuries. But like you said, why do I feel like Tyler Huntley has all y'all signature wins this year. I don't think that's okay if I'm paying a quarterback X amount of dollar. He's my franchise guy. So, like you said, Rodgers does have pressure on him because you did choose the Steelers. You are all time great. Da 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 da. But I mean, what like less does it really say of him? He don't make the playoffs. Like, is anybody looking at him different as far as where he ranks all time? I don't think it changes much.
Mm, I don't think it
I,
changes much as far as all time. I think it sours it a little bit. I think he's still here trying to get that Brady run. Like he's still trying to get that, even if it's not a Super Bowl. Like I rode off on a high
or
horse.
on a
You know what I'm
high horse,
Yeah,
saying?
right?
but even if he don't get it, I mean, he still has accomplished it at the end of the day. Lamar hasn't. So it's like in your prime, Lamar is in his prime, in my
Hmm.
opinion.
Hmm.
Aaron Rodgers is far off. So Lamar, he just got to get it done because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the losing to the Steelers. I'm tired of the playoff failure. I'm just tired of it. And I already know this year is gonna be, oh, he was hurt and all this. Like, bro, it get to a point. If you want to be that guy, you just got to get it done. You have to. And he been on his James Harden ish his whole career, and I suspect it will start. It will continue. He's gonna continue to be James Harden.
Mm, 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 mm.
That's tough
I
shit.
mean,
James
if you
Harden
ready,
comments. Yeah, go ahead,
let,
bro.
let me jump on in there, man. Like I agree. I think there's no pressure on Aaron Rodgers at all because nobody expects anything from the Steelers. Not going forward into the playoffs if they won the game, not coming into the season. Nobody really cared. So it's back to Lamar Jackson, bro. They're saying you are the best black quarterback of all time, bro. Well, win some damn games in the playoffs. And I was about to say that'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a damn if you injured because I told you I love a black quarterback. I love a mobile quarterback. My favorite quarterback, of course, Steve Young, Michael Vick. Bro, but you can't win the game always scrambling. Stand your ass in the pocket and show you can play quarterback at the professional level. So to me, it is hands down Lamar Jackson. I don't give a damn if your leg is hanging off, bro. If you start the game, you better win this game, or your narrative is going to be totally different next year. That's my opinion.
I love the passion and the vigor behind that. I
Yeah.
do. I do. You sound like JC. I do.
No,
I do.
I'm about to say, y'all, I feel the same way as JC though. Say, bro, my guy is Vic, and you clearly are more talented than Vic. Clearly has a better team, a better setup than Vic ever had. Bro, I'm saying yes, you have some obstacles as far as other great quarterbacks, but I look around, there's no other great quarterbacks really there. Your team should be right there for the taking, and you, like I said, you wet in the bed, bro. So I like I said, if he don't get it done tonight, and even if you get in the playoffs, bro, I want to see you play well because it don't seem like you always play well when the pressure is on. So it's like, bro, you got some things to prove, or like I said, next year coming into the year, it ain't gonna be what Lamar Jackson gonna do. It's gonna be, hey man, y'all gonna have to put up or shut up, or it might be time to move on from Lamar.
I feel you. My only argument to you would be standing. You said he got to stand in there and be a professional quarterback. I don't think that's what makes him special. I do think he's capable of that, but I don't think that's what makes him special. I think
We
his
do,
legs
yeah,
make him absolute the specialist,
the
and I think
specialist.
that's what he needs to do. I think he's been too much of trying to sit back there and he don't want to run. Now, whether that's because he hurt and he can't run, or because he's just trying to escape the narrative of him just being a running quarterback. But I think fuck the narrative. So I'm gonna answer the question. More pressure on Lamar, but I'm gonna say fuck the narrative, bro. Go be special. Go be what won you a Heisman. Go be what won you two fucking NFL MVPs. It wasn't just you throwing the ball for 4,000 yards. It was you rushing for damn near 1,000 with it and scoring some touchdowns, bro. Like just I don't know. I think he is one of those players like the more and JC no, bro. I've been defending Lamar for years, and I think now the more and more I start to get into it, bro, I really just think it's mental at this point. I don't think it could be anything other than that because it's always the same situation in the same teams, basically. So that's why I think it's just mental. Like I don't really the one against the Bills. I don't fault him for that one. He played bad first half. He made up for it second half to me. I think I think you redeemed yourself. If anything, what they say, you broke even. Like, nigga, I don't think that one's necessarily on him, but there are plenty more that we could definitely say, bro, that was your worst game you played all year. And some of these were MVP seasons. So I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all. That is more pressure on Lamar for sure. I don't
No
think
more, no
I'm
more
with you,
breaking
bro. I don't
even.
think, huh?
I said no more breaking even. Either get over or guess what? Get the hell out the way, bro.
No, I feel you. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that no more either. I think it all comes from, and the more and more I start to understand JC's arguments, I think we all come from the same place. We might just have different approaches. We all want them to do well. We all want to see you win the Super
Yeah,
Bowl. Like
yeah,
we all
definitely.
want you know what I'm saying? If it's not our teams, we want you there. So I get it for sure. And it is put up or shut up time for Lamar for sure. I think I'm off that train, JC, where it's not always his fault. You know what I mean? I'm off that train. Let's see. Crab Southpaw in the building, man. He said the Ravens and Steelers are impossible to predict. They let you down when you get your hopes up, then they come up big when you write them off. That should
Yeah,
be an interesting game. that tell you that much. Got another one. Rodgers will always have at least one ring in his back pocket. Lamar still has to prove that he can even get to the big dance even once. That's what
that
JC
part.
said earlier. So,
Yeah, that part.
you know, Crafty rocking with us, man. Last one before we get into Lock of Shock, man. Appreciate everybody for joining us. This you, bro. This your division, man. Is the winner of the Seahawks versus the 49ers the best team in the NFC? Now I know it's for the one seed, so it's just like duh, obviously, but you don't always believe
No,
the one seed is the best team.
no, it's the best
Yeah,
team, right?
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I, 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 I got it like this. Like I said, I believe if if we win, definitely best team, because I think we done came through so much adversity throughout the year. We done proven no matter who we got in the game, guess what? We are forced to be reckoned with. I believe if Seattle wins, I think people will start licking their chops a little bit because I think people don't have very much faith in Sam Darnold. Me being one of those people. So
Mm-hmm.
I think if Seattle wins, I believe Seattle would not be the best team in the division. I believe if the 49ers win, I believe throughout the whole season, the adversity, the injuries, the up and down, we've proven in the NFC to at least still be the most consistent. So I believe if we win, yes. If Seattle wins, hell no.
All right, JC.
Um, I'm gonna just say yeah for both, just cause I
Okay.
think Big Bro is a little partial. But I'm gonna be
Go ahead.
impartial. Just look at it, cause I do think them three teams in that division are the cream of the crop in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
And so, just generally, of course, whoever gets the one seed, you would think they're the best. Not all the time, but I mean, shit. I feel like whoever win it, like, truly, really had deserved it this year and went through a gauntlet because the NFC is better this year as far
Mm-hmm.
as top to bottom. So, um, I think San Francisco played their cards right this season. They kind of played the back seat while Seattle and the Rams kind of tussled it out, and then shit. Now they took their advantage and they slid in when both teams give them the opportunity to. Like bro said, if the Seahawks are the number one seed, I still would give them the respect to say that you got to go through them just because of that home field advantage. I mean, shit, don't nobody want to go to that stadium and try to win a playoff game. That defense is nasty in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Offense kind of been up and down a little bit, but yeah, like you said, it just would be kind of harder to look at. Oh, we got to go through Sam Darnold. That's the only thing throwing me off about them. Like to not say they're the best, but I mean, if you get the one seed in the NFC this year, with it being so many teams that have been vying for it, shit, I have no problem saying yeah, they're the best. Like, yeah, I would say yeah, whoever win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go opposed and say no, just because I picked the Rams. That's first things first. So no, they won't be the best team in the NFC. But uh, taking that part away, the fact that I picked the Rams, I can say yeah, I believe one of these three teams is the best team in the NFC. I can say that strongly. Like I don't. believe in Philly. I don't have much belief in Caleb, that defense. So the Bears pretty much. And then the Packers, they catching an injury bug too late for me. So I have no real faith in anybody else over there besides one of these three teams. So I'll say yes. I'll say the winner of this one is the best team in the NFC, and I mean, I agree with y'all. I don't disagree with y'all when y'all say the Seahawks. The only thing that I'm worried about is Sam Darnold, but he's the same thing that kind of leads them to the wins. Like he has to be productive for them to win the games they win. So I got to give him some sort of credit. But when it come down to the big game, big show, I don't know if I'm gonna trust him. He tried to piss it away a couple weeks ago against the Rams. So I yeah, I wouldn't say I fully trust him. Bro is back on camera, fully Niner ganged out. So
I know what time it is. I know what time it is. I told him we was wearing the camouflage today, 'cause come on, we coming in like assassins and we sniping from deep. You know what I'm saying? In and out. That's how we gonna win this game today. In and out, like a smooth
that's,
criminal.
that's what you say, huh? Smooth
That,
criminal,
that's
huh?
how, that's what I know, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we talking about right here. I want to give y'all credit. I mean, I want to give Philadelphia credit. I know nobody really likes Philadelphia because they are so up and down. Like I said, until you beat the champion, you got a lot to live up to. So I think we are up there. I think the NFC honestly is a coin toss. I mean, when it comes down to it, like I said, I like that we playing as good as we are coming into the tournament. But I think if we do win this one seed, we're gonna cool off because of that 1 week bye anyway. I would rather keep playing and keep playing and keep playing all the way through. Me personally, not saying I
Uh,
want us to lose tonight, but that's just my opinion.
yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be better for y'all with y'all injuries for y'all to get the week? I know y'all
That's definitely.
rolling, but wouldn't it just be better for y'all health wise?
But I mean, honestly, for health wise, yes. But I'm saying tonight I wouldn't even play. I wouldn't play Kittle. I wouldn't play Trent Williams tonight. Hell, I set them two back off to the side.
I already
Huh?
bet on Kittle. I said I bet on Kittle already. I need him to play.
No, yeah, yeah, I think he's gonna play though. But I'm saying you see what Tunges did last week. Is that I'm not saying that we didn't have anybody who could come in and fill that role. Now the running game should be better when Kittle is there. The running game should be better definitely if Trip Williams play. But I'm saying Brock Purdy, what he showed me last week, bro. Let's just put it on him and McCaffrey, and let's see how this game rolls, and let's get at least for sure make sure those two are healthy coming into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with you, man. I can't, not on this one at least. It's your team. It's you know getting some of these comments before we go ahead and
Gang,
wrap this one up. Let's see.
gang, gang.
Said Bears last game proved they can go toe to toe with anyone in the NFC. In my opinion, I ain't. Look, yeah, I mean, I guess. Let's not forget most people expected last year's NFC champ to come out the NFC North, but not one of its three playoff teams or even won a single playoff game. Yeah, I feel you on that. I don't feel the same way about this West. I don't feel the same way at all about the
Now,
NFC West.
we don't play the same kind of football, player. You know what I'm saying? Not the same kind of football. Good try, though. Good try. Purdy channel is inner Allen the last 2 weeks, definitely. Can you hear me?
There we go. We
Hello?
back. I don't know what happened, but we about to wrap it up soon, so it don't even matter. They trying
Right.
to hate on us, man. Yeah, yeah. We was frozen for a little bit, bro. We was frozen for a little bit.
That's what it was. That show was like,
Um,
what's going on, man?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was over here singing the song. Come back to me, baby. Come back. Let's do it. But let's go ahead and get into this locker shock, man, so we can get up out of here. I appreciate your time on this Saturday, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. Big football day. Big football day, boys.
Big football day, man. Hey, I will be watching. I will be watching.
Did
All
you did you find anything upsetting about the college games yesterday, or
right. Upsetting that Bama didn't put up a fight. Uh, it was upsetting. Nothing else really upsetting. I don't really say it was upsetting to me. I
I was
like
upset.
I like Ole Miss. I like that
Yeah,
upset.
I like that upset too. Especially I didn't see it coming. I thought Georgia would handle them. I'm upset afterwards that Indiana still has to play Oregon. I don't like when the team has to play each other twice, especially
Yeah, lost a soldier.
play them. But
Yeah, yeah.
hello.
Your whole after especially you completely froze. So you just don't like
Oh,
when they
okay.
play a team twice, right? That's what you was getting at.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm getting at, pretty much. Yes.
I got you. No, I got you. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I said that 27 times. Uh, 4:30 today, man. Saturday we got what is that? Panthers at Tampa Bay.
Man, I've been on Tampa Bay all year, man. Since the beginning, man. They got too many weapons, too much offensive firepower, man. So I'm gonna stick my foot in the dog once again and go Baker. I'm going Tampa Bay.
Let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, at Tampa. Okay. Going Tampa at the crib. I'ma join you on that just because Tampa at the crib. If this game was played in Carolina, I would pick Carolina. Carolina is awful on the road. Bryce Young is
Mm-hmm.
awful on the road. So yeah, I'm gonna take Tampa on this one. It should be a good one though, regardless. Then tonight you got Seattle at San Francisco. I'm just,
What they know? What they know? Come on now, what they know? Y'all know what time it is. Gang, gang in the building now. Gang, gang for the number one seed. Come on now. Don't play. Don't be no fool. Don't be no fool. Don't pick with your heart. Y'all better pick with your mind today, okay? No Niners, baby. What else need to be said? Next one. All right, matter of fact, who you got? I want to hear who you
yeah,
got. Who you think?
I'll ride with you, bro. I'm gonna go with the Niners, bro.
Yeah,
All right,
there you
bro.
go. Come on now. Come on now. Don't start jumping on that Sam Darnold ship just yet. That's a sinking ship. That's the
I'm
Titanic.
not. I'm
Telling
not. I'm
y'all.
not. I'm not, bro. I'm not. I'm not. Hey, y'all at the crib. I'm gonna take San Francisco, bro. They rolling. I still don't trust Darnold in big spots, bro. You good? We good?
Yes,
We
sir. Yes,
good.
sir. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Hey, man. We love the energy, man. You bring to the show. Green Bay. Green Bay at Minnesota, man.
Uh, Green Bay is in the playoffs, though, right?
Yes, I believe either
Oh,
way.
okay. Either way, right? I mean, is Jordan Love back to play?
He is healthy enough to play. I don't know if he is going to.
Is he going to play? Right? They might
He is
want to
out
leave
of
him out there
concussion
right now.
protocol, right?
Give me. You know what? Give me Minnesota in this game, man. I think Minnesota got more to play for, especially if that rookie quarterback is going to come back. He's going to try to end this season on a high note. So I'm going to take Minnesota in this game. Green Bay, like you said, they literally just backing into the playoffs, hobbled all outdoors. They're just happy to be here at this point.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, Jordan. Yeah, they locked into the 7th seed. Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Love is status and will be available Sunday. His intention is for him not to play. He'll be available, but he's not going to play.
Not gonna play. Yeah, give me Minnesota.
I
Cause
think I
Malik
actually
Willis
saw
ain't
something
playing
that
either.
said him nor Malik are playing. Yeah, it say Malik questionable, but I don't know if he's going to play. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Minnesota with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like all this, bro. We got three three of the same picks, and they usually don't go well. Um, Colts at the Texans. I'm taking the Texans. The Colts are dead man walking ship. Hey, shout
Give me
out
the
to the
Texans.
guy that clowned me on Philip Rivers. He played one good game in his 3 or 4, and yeah, I don't know, bro. I got into an argument with some dude because I said that the Colts could have called somebody else instead of Philip Rivers. I was like, bro, you could have called somebody that's not 45, ain't played in 5 years, and actually has been doing something physical. And, niggas want to argue with me
I think
about
the
how
only
well
reason
he
they
was going
called
to play or not.
I think the only reason they called him Jew because he had the familiarity with the offense. So that was it.
So
You know,
do
him and that coach is they like built the offense together, coming up all the way
yeah,
from
and
back.
he runs that offense in his high school. I know it
Right.
all. I know
Right.
it all. That
So that's the only reason I
he's
think they called
he's
him.
still
So
he's still 45 years old.
that part. Yeah.
All right,
I mean, I'm
yeah,
with
that's
I'm with
all.
you. Give me
That's
the take.
that's that's all I'm gonna say on that one. All right.
Give me the take.
Saints at the Falcons, man. Falcons coming off a good one. This is usually they let down spot. Um,
Big game.
Tyler,
Big game.
yeah, Tyler Show has been showing up lately. So
Yes.
got people thinking
Give
he
me
should win Rookie
business.
of the Year, which is absolutely asinine. He should not win Rookie of the Year at all. That's absolutely insane.
Adam,
Like the
give
fact
me
that
the Saints.
people have so much recency bias, that's fucking insane. It should go to Tedero McMillan, wide receiver out there in Carolina, bro. That's pretty much it. Him, yeah, that's it. That's all
I,
I got.
I can't even think of the great offensive rookies this year.
Right. It really was no more. Ibuka was going
I,
crazy at the beginning of the year. That cooled off.
Dart came
Dart
in on
Darts.
fire.
He was on fire. He sat them 2 games with the concussions. And the coach got fired and he was playing like not that well. Shit. Who else? Cam Ward ain't been shit all year. Shador ain't played and he ain't been that good.
Hell, Fannin Jr.
Genty wasn't
probably.
good. Fannin Jr. was actually really good this year. He was actually really
Really
productive.
good.
Almost put up 1,000. Yeah.
Really.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I just been
Yeah.
hearing those talks about it, but I disagree. But anyway, Saints at Falcons. Who you got, man?
Saints. Give me Saints.
Saints.
Give me
Yeah, I'm gonna
Saints.
take the Saints too. This Falcons, I'm telling you, this is a letdown spot for them. Get a good dub, take a bad L. It's just how I go.
Let's see how it goes.
um, where we at? Cleveland at Cincinnati. That could be another upset.
I think it could be. I was about to say I think Shador could go out there and maybe light them on fire. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go. I'm gonna go Cleveland. I'm gonna go Cincinnati because I believe Joe Burrow is the better quarterback. They got the better offensive weapons. But I look for that game to be a shootout. I will be targeting that game in fantasy tomorrow.
No, I feel you on that. I took Cincinnati. I think
Yeah.
it's a game that the Browns could win, but Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Joe Burrow, they've been lobbying to keep Zach Taylor, so I think this game still has some meaning for them. So they're
Yep.
gonna try to go get this one. I do think Myles Garrett gets his sack though, breaks sack record. He had 22, record 22 and a half. So I think he gets a full sack this game. It's over. For the record. Under the 25, y'all said though. It was under that 25 when we went over under 25 sacks a few weeks ago.
Yeah. He's still under, right?
Yeah, he definitely still under.
Yeah. Still under.
Cowboys at Giants. I don't know if Dak is playing the whole game. I've been hearing reports he might only play half. I'm not sure how that's gonna go.
Give me the Cowboys.
Yep, Dallas. On paper, I could never take anybody else but the Giants, so I'm gonna write the Giants. But in my head, I so want us to lose this game so we could be locked into the 1 or 2 pick. That's all I want.
Where y'all going?
Tennessee at Jacksonville. Tennessee been playing some decent ball as of late. Cam Moore's starting to figure it out. It look like. The Jags are in a very interesting spot, bro. They could be the 1, the 2, the 3. I think the 5, the 6, or the 7. Like depending on how the games fall today, they could be everything I believe except like the 4, except the 4 seeds. So they
I
got a
mean,
lot to play for.
yeah, the Jags, they've been looking, they probably are the hottest team in the NFL at the moment, outside of the San Francisco 49ers. If not, though, they might probably be even more than the 49ers. So, I mean, easily I'm taking the Jags. If they slip up and fall right here, it's just like, yep, well, that's who the Jags are. But I'm going to go out and, give them a little bit more faith than I've been giving them in recent years, definitely in the past couple weeks. Give me
hmm
give me the Jags to finish it off the season strong, man.
Yeah, I took the Jags. I think the Titans, like I said, have been playing good ball as of late, but they still ain't a good football team. So
Right.
we got Chargers at Broncos. No, what is it? No Herbert, no Marion Hampton. And some others for the Chargers. Like it seems like they pretty much shutting it down. I ain't gonna lie, which means the Broncos have probably had a 1 seed.
The Broncos are going for the #1 seed, so I'm going to take the Broncos, especially if the other team is taking their starting quarterback out.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's just a pretty easy one. Oh my god, I keep losing my page. That's a pretty easy one. I'm gonna take the Broncos. Like you said, they trying to get that #1 seed, trying to make the road go through Denver. So they come out with some sort of incentive to win the game, and it seems like the Chargers kind of just mailing it in. Chiefs at Raiders. Please, God, let the Raiders win this game.
I'm taking the Raiders, man. I heard something very interesting. I want to say either yesterday or the day before about Andy Reid. They said, I think they're on their third or fourth string quarterback from the get go. It
Third.
would benefit them greatly to lose this game, even more than to me the Raiders, because the Raiders, who cares if they get a #1 pick? Who's running the team? Al Davis. So guess what? Trash. If Kansas City loses, it puts them in that spot to where they could be drafting like top 5 or top 10 in the NFL draft. So that's a
Yeah.
big deal for them. So I give me the Raiders. I think Andy Reid might be calling a very bland game plan to try to get this loss.
I feel you. I feel you. I don't know. We played against those Raiders last week, and they are just bad, bro.
No,
They are just
he
flat
can't
out.
back.
No, they just flat out bad. Bro. Like
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I was watching the game. It was like it's down there impossible to lose to them. Like
yeah,
it's bad.
yeah. I
It's
was about to
so
say,
I don't.
they have nothing, bro. They got nothing.
I want the Raiders to win, but give me the Chiefs, dog. I just don't see like just the amount of talent you could put on the field for the Chiefs is yeah. Yeah, Is Travis not playing? Travis Kelsey could go for 200 today by himself.
What'd you say
Is he
right
not?
now versus the
Wandale
Raiders? Yes.
Robinson, bro. Everybody knew he needed like 103 yards to get to 1,000. Nigga, he had 97 at halftime. It's
It was
it's
gonna
just
happen.
I was
Oh,
like
it was
it's
gonna
just
happen. You
so yeah. I'm picking the Chiefs
bank
on
on
that
it,
one,
buddy.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
bank
taking
on
the
it.
Chiefs on that one, man. But we got Washington at Philly. Josh Johnson versus Tanner McKee. This is what we're gonna watch today. I mean, on Sunday. I don't think I'm gonna
Tomorrow.
watch that. That's what's gonna be on.
I'm not gonna be watching that. But give me Washington, dear.
Okay, took Washington. I'm gonna take the Eagles because anytime a quarterback plays that's not Jalen Hurts, they score 40 points.
Mm.
So I'm gonna take the Eagles on that one. Jets at Buffalo. Taking
Buffalo.
Buffalo. I have not. We did not play the Jets this year, but I can imagine it's something like playing the Raiders. Especially post
Almost.
trades, I can imagine it's
Yeah,
something like playing the Raiders.
we're definitely dead in that organization.
Yeah. Dolphins at Patriots. Dolphins still been playing good. I told y'all Quinn Ewers in that offense, that speed, he'll make it go at least. You know how to crank the engine at least. The
The Pats
Patriots
are
still
going
playing
for
for
the number
some
one
though.
seed. Yeah, the
Yeah,
number
they
one
still
seed.
playing for some, so I'm gonna take the Patriots.
I'm gonna give me the Patriots. Yeah. Always a
Um,
tricky spot though. It's in Miami, right?
no, it's in New England.
Ah, okay. No, definitely give me New England. Yeah.
Yeah. We got Arizona at the Rams. These goddamn Rams been.
I
I'm
think the
taking the
Rams
Rams,
said they.
dog. But
Yeah, I'm
they
taking
said
the
they
Rams.
playing
I think
everybody.
right because they trying to get some kind of continuity going. So give me the Rams. Jacoby Brissett might go off though, but you know,
Young Brisket.
young brisket, baby.
Um, who you got? We got Lions at the Bears. The Lions, I don't think they're gonna roll over, bro. So even though they out
No,
of the playoffs, like I don't think they're gonna roll over.
no, and it's a big. To me, they're not gonna roll over just for the simple fact that it's Ben Johnson. You are our former head coach. If we could do anything, we would. If we could do anything, we could. If we could do anything, we could at least upset you. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I feel you on that. And then I'm gonna take no, I'm still gonna take the Bears. I don't
Yeah.
think the Lions roll over, but I'm taking the Bears, bro. Run game too much
Yeah, too
to
much.
handle. Um, Defense opportunistic. Golf will cough it up. My personal opinion.
Okay.
And then you got the showdown. You got Baltimore at Pittsburgh. I'm taking Baltimore, bro. I I didn't do it
Yeah,
last
I
week
mean,
and they won.
I gotta take Baltimore as well. I think they are the by far the more talented team. Now, I would think about it for sure if DK Metcalf was out there, but uh watching the Pittsburgh Steelers last week without him, it's not like they could always get the ball to him anyway. But at least they have a fear of somebody being out there. I mean, I
He
watched the
cooked the
game
Ravens
last
last
week.
time they played too.
Right, right. I'm saying that there was no fear of any wide receiver they had out there. Like if he's not dumping the ball to a tight end or a running back, bro, it's ass. So I don't think they even have a chance. I think really the Ravens should come in here and win this game quite easily, honestly.
I agree, and I told y'all that when that incident happened in Detroit, I told y'all him smacking that fan getting suspended these last 2 games. He's their only offense. He's their only receiver.
Mm,
Shit, Jalen Warren and them had a decent game against Detroit, but it was just like, no, that's not gonna win them any football games for real. They have to
yeah,
be
they
able
do
to
have.
throw this football every now and then.
Yes,
And
definitely.
DK might have cost them a shot at the playoffs. Shout out to that Detroit fan, I guess, if you hate the Steelers. So if you're a Ravens fan, shout out that Detroit fan.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. We're gonna get into these comments real quick. If the Vikes win tomorrow, Lions will finish the season bottom of their division. That's deep.
It's deep, super deep.
Yeah. That's a departure for McVay. He usually looks to rest his starters in the final week. Yeah, I agree, but it ain't looking so good over there. So you trying to, like bro said, get a little continuity, get him working. They got to play the following week anyway, so shit, might as well. Lions were a disaster in their last game. I agree. That's why I said golf probably coughed it up a few times in this one, and both these teams always seem to do the opposite of what you expect for them. Of course, of course, of course. That is seems to be the way of the NFL and the way of division rivals in the NFL. So they do what you least expect. But yeah, man, that's it. I appreciate you, bro. I didn't even notice the time ran a little long. I appreciate everybody that's been here from the jump. I appreciate everybody that came in later. Everybody that got here, it was about 2 more people. Everybody that got here later, just rewind this mo up. Go watch from the beginning. Have a nice little hour, 15 minute sit down, enjoy yourself, read a book or something, and listen to us talk.
Yeah, listen to us talk, yes sir.
Yeah, but that's it, bro. When we come back, next time you see me, we'll have some real things floating over here. I won't have to use no paper. But you know,
You all right?
2026 gonna get better and better, man. That's all I'm gonna
Yes
say,
sir.
man.
Yes sir. We looking forward to a bomb 2026. Yes sir.
You already know it. So I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate everybody that was here. It's been real.